Hi, good afternoon. Alvin Lee here from WAB Lab. This video is a presentation to advisory council members of the 108 MasterMind. This video is an open invitation to convince the advisory members to join us in the journey of 108 MasterMind. The flow of the video will go like this. We'll first explain who is WAB Lab, and after that why did we choose SME as the target customers, and to also explain why digital transformation is only 20 to 30%. The next part of the video will be about MasterMind and how we evolve it to 108 MasterMind and some mission, vision and values of what it is about. There will be one part where we will explain about what swarm intelligence is and the structure of what 108 MasterMind will look like. And lastly, we'll show you all the milestones that we have come so far. So we have done a lot of stuff I want to share with you. WAB Lab. WAB Lab is a sales and marketing organization serving all the ATOs and all the training companies. All training companies are good at doing training. So however, they lack the sales and marketing expertise. That's where WAB Lab was set up from. So there are many components of what we have done. Like for example, Learn Web, for example, a step up for SME to do very precise, customized programs to help the management to go from there. So these are the facilities. We are here in Havelock 2, Chinatown. And in our website, we'll have the full details of what we do. So you can go to our website for the full details. Basically, we are in the training of the corporate and the leadership program business. Okay, our key important part in what we have done so far since about 2016 we got started is to enable people's performance and transformation. That is to empower for them. It's very nice words, but what we do is very real and very customized, relevant and updated to the time. So a few key things that we have done and we have exhibited all the time. We are result based. It must be based on results. It must be very clear. So certain things that is in the grey, we prefer not to be in there. So the whole group is to get a community, not just community of us, but the community of all the training companies. And our attitude of getting things done. The mere fact that this company existed did not exist many years ago. And the last one is nothing works without passion. That's the main key thing. Okay, results, integrity, community, attitude, and passion. Why did we choose SME? I attended the 6-month course on digital transformation in the year 2020. So I discovered over there that a lot of time the SME owners are the most vulnerable. The MNCs has a lot of resource and money. The government will look after themselves based on their infrastructure. The jobless get some help, and the in-between jobs and all that. So, but the SME owners are the most vulnerable part for 5 main reasons. First of all, they are always forever looking for funds and resources. Second, they are always lacking of time. They are on the run all the time. And third, they are always looking for people to help their small company because it's very attractive to join the MNCs, the GLCs, and the big companies. What's left on the SME? Not much. Lacking ideas as well as lacking implementation. So there's a whole multitude of them. So for the SME itself, it's a very big group of companies from AA to ZZ. So I've come up with the categorization of 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3 are startups less than 3-5 years and they are more or less stable. And 4, 5 and 6 are those that is vulnerable. They may be old company, they may be new company that is on the way out. So this is how we categorize all the SMEs. And also the SME come from across a spectrum of industry, from construction, from equipment. So it's a very big range. However, collectively, they all face similar challenges. For example, the life cycle of the SME, it comes through a lot of hardship. Then at some point in time, you find some stable, you find some regular account, then it go from there. But the more important things down here is because of the rapid technology changes. So this life cycle is very shortened. So many things are going to be shortened. So this is a time where the SME owners, whether they have formal education, no formal education, whether they came from MNCs, will need all the help they need. So this is basically a one-man show, a small unit of people. Okay, and why they are only 30% successful? This is from government data. The whole idea here is not a 1-0 thing. It's not that you go and 100% jump into digital transformation or you don't get started at all. What we believe is a spectrum, somewhere in between. So the hybriding of it goes from there. And as I will explain later on, the technology is accelerating at the rate that the human intelligence, no matter how fast, will not be able to catch up. So it's far exceeding us. Not every company is a Microsoft company, not especially the SME. So there's a lot of challenges just trying to cope up with everything that's happening up there, especially now with COVID-19 for this last 2 seasons. This is just nothing but a collage of what MasterMind is. So basically one of the key things that we do is to get 6 people to come together, like-minded from different industry, where we share. Basically is devoting 3 hours per month. For example, last Friday of morning 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I've been in the MasterMind group for the last 10 years, and every Friday we'll go to a place by the swimming pool, Hilton, Hyatt, Botanical Gardens, doesn't matter where, but 3 hours totally devote to it. So the whole idea here is to get this idea which I went through to multiply across 108 other SME members. Okay, so as I explained down here, this is the canvas sheet. Why are we doing this MasterMind thing? Because of COVID, because of digital transformation. Then it is about meeting of minds coming together to get people. So we are going to select from 1,000, 2,000 and qualify them. Okay, so one of the benefits that we're going to get out of this is that each on our own will be alone, will be struggling. Especially more so the tsunami of information coming in, new technology, new government regulation, so on and so forth. So it's a lot more attractive and beneficial for the SME people to come together. Of course, people you can trust, of the same like-mindedness, and then to go from what. So the next thing to qualify to come to a MasterMind group. So you must be able to, willing to share. If anybody come and ask me, what can 108 MasterMind do for me? That would be the wrongest question. What can you contribute? And then we go from there. What are you willing to learn? Too many people, the SME owners especially, or it doesn't matter SME, whoever, if they are not prepared to learn new things, new way of doing stuff, if they keep sticking on to the old way, even the last 20 years or 50 years, then we're going to have a problem here. The eagerness to learn new things, the insatiable curiosity is what we're after, and also able to adapt and change. What MasterMind is not. It's not a coaching session, it's not a training program, and it's not a networking. Nobody come here to sell anything. Everybody come here to self-develop. 3 things to come: commitment, drive, and kick ass. So this is our vision, mission, and the values. We want to create a collective of SME startup owners. Collective means not an association, not a company, it's just a collective. You can call it a fellowship of the SME owners. Okay, SME is the old term, new term we call it startups. Okay, in the future we are going to do from 108 to evolve to the next one, which is the 1,618 MasterMind, which is only purely for the techies. So at this point in time, 108 is across all non-tech industry of the SME. Our aim here is to provide a platform so that these 108 people who are SME owners can do self-learning, can do self-driven stuff, and to do self-direction, and to create a whole ecosystem. You must be coming here because you want to move forward. You don't come here just to pass time. You don't come here just to learn things. We are not interested in students. We are interested in people, hence the sleeve on into the action. So the values remains the same, that is of the mothership. Okay, so some of the track records we have done already. We have gathered about 7 of us, and each of us come from different industry: adult learning, corporate training, spa, academy, food and beverages, building and leasing, environmental chambers, and robotics, artificial intelligence. These are just 7 of us. Okay, we are just a starting group. We believe in what we do, and we go from there. We have an interview series that we talk about the plight, suffering, pain, especially of COVID-19. The purpose of this video, this series of video, is to show the other side of what entrepreneurship is. We are not here to sell wonderful cheerleading, apple pie motherhood statement, so on and so forth. We are showing the real things. This is what we are after. Real, raw and true. That's all we want. So the swarm intelligence is the part of us, especially more so when technology is overriding everything. In the past, you can be champion in whatever you do. But because of the avalanche and the tsunami of information that keep coming up with technologies coming up every other day, it's a little bit difficult on your own. You can survive on your own, but I think it's a lot easier and more meaningful and more fun to stay together. Stay together, our job, filter and select all those people that we want to be together. Okay, the whole idea here is about self-organization. So it's a very different way from the past. It's also very different from how Napoleon Hill started the organization. Now we're going to aid with AI, algorithm, WhatsApp, whatever the latest technology we have. We are going to make use of those technologies to go from there. We have done some ideas, so we are now just starting up. You can call it a version 2022 post-COVID. This is the basic structure of what it looks like. At this point in time, the advisory council is over here, 8 of us. 8 of us we are inviting. So your job, the role that we hope to help us see the blind spots. The advisory where we may have a lot of insights, a lot of wisdom. And because this is a new territory that we're going to, these are all successful and gone through a lot of ups and downs, and they are able to contribute. You can look at them, all the Yodas of the world, and come from here. So we are the working people in the center. My job is to facilitate the whole thing. So each of them 6, and then 6 divisions, 6, 6, 36. 36, we have 3 sets of 108. We are going to invite all from Singapore, and we are also going to encourage 30% of non-SME from Singapore. They come from anywhere outside, because the whole idea is the diversity. I benefited a lot from my mastermind group simply because I have Mike from Minneapolis, Frederick from Sweden. More people, more ideas, more industry come out will make the whole group richer. That's the whole idea. And they will be self-appointed, self-run, and they can do their own thing. The objective is to have the quality people come in first. We are not numbers driven. We don't have to need 108. If we have 50, we have 100, we are okay, and we just keep going. We rather have the quality and then the quantity. Okay, so we have already done a lot of these talks and roadshows. Our job now, at this point in time, we are all spreading out. We are looking for 2 things. We are looking for nests of colonies of group from manufacturing, from AI, from all sorts of the different industry. We'll just tell a few of them, we select and invite a few of them come in. So we have to get them to go and do video. Everything is digital, everything can come from there, everything is open. So we have been into conferences, exhibition. This is in Intech last year in October, and these are the core group down here, and we are everywhere. So my point here is this, for the end of this video, I hope that you can believe in what we are doing. SME are the most vulnerable. We are doing meaningfully. So eventually the business model of this will come where everybody who is benefiting from here will stay. Not all will stay, some may go away. But nonetheless, once as a group, it's a very captive audience that we talk to government, we talk to other places, we learn from Israel, we learn from Switzerland, we learn from other countries how the SME go. So this model is to serve Singapore, hopefully in time to come serve the rest of the city in ASEAN, and maybe in time to go from there. Thank you very much, and I will be following up with you, and this is now the official Alvin Lee WAB Lab 108 Mastermind. Thank you.